Welcome back. Let's get you some more news from the political arena here in the state. The DMK patriarch M. Karunanidhi did not sit quiet after the Amma spell at the capital, firing a salvo over the Katrathiva issue in a letter to his cadres in the party mouthpiece Murasoli. Karunanidhi has recalled how the DMK has always been committed of retrieving Katrathiva and questioned why the AIA-DMK has not tried to retrieve the island nation when they were in power for 22 years from MGR's time. DMK chief also strongly condemned the remarks made by the opposition and members of the ruling party in the recently held assembly that he ceded the island to the Lankan government. He emphasized that his party, the DMK, did not accept nor was interested in ceding the tiny island to Sri Lanka, and reiterated that words of people who won are not really golden words, and those who won did not necessarily have love for the state. He said that people knew the DMK's love for the motherland, his love for Tamils as well was very much dear. Now, traffic at Mount Road came to a standstill for a long while this morning. This was when raw material at a godown went up in flames due to a short circuit. It took over a dozen fire tenders and metro water lorries as well as foam tenders to douse the flames after a long battle with the blaze. Smoke was seen bellowing from above the Allahabad Bank in the vicinity. There were no emergency exits, but thankfully there were no casualties. This was at the Malice building above the Yamuna restaurant in the area.
Property worth lakhs of rupees was reduced to ashes in a fire that broke out in that building on Mount Road at around 9:30 this morning. Firemen had to face hardships in dousing the flames as the building is completely fenced. No emergency exits. More than a dozen fire tenders, metro water lorries and foam tenders were pressed into service. According to firemen, the fire started at around 9:30 this morning and it soon engulfed a major portion of the building. A heavy stock of raw materials used for manufacturing ink for rubber stamp damaged in the fire accident. The fire was noticed by locals who alerted the firemen. There are drums containing chemicals dumped inside the building. In some portions, the rubble of burnt material, especially drums containing chemicals, were burning. The fire officers now say that the fire was completely put off, and the officials say that loss of property is yet to be ascertained. Luckily, there are no casualties. The fire officers say that the chemicals were stocked illegally and that action would be initiated.
And with that, it's a wrap on this bulletin, but a few spells brought some more relief from the heat this evening. We leave you with some of the watered areas of the city, images of those. Thanks for being with us on News Tonight, but catch all of the party and the lifestyle happenings this past week on Shift Focus. That's up next.